5, Attack of the Friday Monsters. Attack of the Friday Monsters is part of a side project from Level 5, who better be near the top of your favourite developers list or we'll be coming to get you, alright? If I'm honest, there's not much game here, in the traditional sense anyway. The game's basically a gentle romp through light conversations that encapsulate the poignancy of youth. The most gamey part of it is when you take on your pals at a variation of scissors, paper, stone. So why is it here then in our top 5? That's simple, the setting. You wander around this lovely wee Japanese town, which probably has the greatest sense of place and time in any game this year. You really feel that you're inside something from a Studio Ghibli film, experiencing 1970s Japan through the eyes of a 10-year-old kid and the mind of a wistful, nostalgic adult that longs for the past. Very few games, let alone handheld games, have come close to the magical experience of this short masterpiece. And just listen to this song from the opening movie. Is that not just the loveliest thing you've ever heard? Because it's the loveliest thing I've ever heard.
Objection!
Number 4, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I am so happy that Phoenix Wright is back. The blue-suited wonder lawyer has been away for far too long, and stepping back into his mental world of cartoon murderers, melodramatic prosecutors and fantastic beards feels like coming home. Phoenix Wright is made for handheld gaming. Whether you're on the bus, waiting on a train, or like me, risking your life by playing while you're walking and crossing the street, this game works tremendously well for short bursts or long sessions. For fans of the series, it's great to see some of your old favourite characters, and the anime cutscenes are a surprisingly nice bit of fan service. For newcomers, the mystery solving and shock reveals will keep you interested. For us, it's just one of the best handheld games of the year. Simple.
Number 3, Persona 4. Now, if you've watched almost any of our videos that we've done this year, I've probably mentioned Persona 4 Golden at least once in every video, even subtly when you've not been paying attention. This is not just one of the best games on the Vita, but one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. It's just a game just full of character, fun, challenging, very challenging at times, but there's a kind of constant sense of reward and exploration. Combine that with brilliant characters and a stupendously good soundtrack, you've really got one of the must-have games of the year. Number 2, Tearaway. This year, right near the end of the year, a wee gem of a game from Media Molecule came out. This game came out really cheaply priced, and I was kind of not that bothered. But I saw the price and thought, oh well, you know what? When you own a Vita, you need to buy games for it. And it's a game that really took me by surprise. A game that uses so many of the features of the Vita, and a game that at times is genuinely and startlingly moving. Near the end of the game, I actually found myself almost moved to tears, and that's the first time, not just on a handheld, but any game has got me that emotionally involved. But don't let me sell you on the fact that it's a depressing experience. It's not. It's uplifting. It's fun. A game about finding yourself. I can't fully describe it, but I would say it's completely worth it.
Number 1, Zelda Link Between Worlds.
Isn't it a wonderful game?
An incredible sort of shake up the Zelda formula, which makes it just this really great adventure game. Like, I've not felt like I've been on an adventure in a game for a long time.
It works out nice and it works out well. Like, you can play through a dungeon, you can get halfway through, maybe get a wee bit stuck, or think, oh, I want this item, I need this item. You can leave the dungeon, fast travel where you need to be, go straight back, and you're back where you were minutes before. And that's something that Zelda games have never allowed you to do before, and that's very, very impressive.
And we've already shown in one of our other videos, it's full of little things that you'll fall in love with, but it's also got a really simple but satisfying story to it as well, and an ending which has a fantastic payoff.
In my opinion, I mean, obviously Link to the Past is very high up my list of all-time games, but I genuinely think this is one of the best Zelda games. And don't get me wrong, I loved Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess and obviously Wind Waker, but I just think to play a game like Zelda and to have it feel so fresh, it's just an amazing achievement from Nintendo. Bye.